Ihrer Position, Kommandant!
Achtung an alle Besatzungsmitglieder! Hier spricht Kapitän Krieger! Wir haben einen dritten Passagier. Bewaffnet euch und kümmert euch um das Problem. Attention, hostile enemy. You're being addressed by the commander of this vessel, Captain Anton Krieger. Surrender immediately and you will be treated fairly and in accordance with maritime law.
Shots in the bag. Bags in the river.
Way to go, Captain! We are airborne. Please keep this channel open so we can home in on your signal. Hey, Captain! You've hijacked the Eva's Hammer, the mightiest U-boat in the whole gosh darn Nazi fleet. Best of all, I'll tell you what, there is a nuclear cannon on this vessel. A darn nuclear cannon! Had integrity, this guy. The U-boat captain paraded to his death rather than surrender his vessel. Took the decryption keys to the nuclear cannon with him.
It won't fire?
Normal shells, yes, but not the nuclear warheads. Why don't you talk to us, Captain U-boat? Why so dead? With those keys, we could just sail right up to Death's Head, obliterate the whole compound, end him once and for all.
So, let's get decryption keys.
Here's the problem. There are no actual nuclear decryption keys on planet Earth. They're stored at the Nazi lunar base. U-boat captains must learn them by heart. The lunar base is as secure a facility as the Nazis have. It's where they do all their top secret research these days.
I'll go to the moon. Never been.
Carolina, on you're putting together a plan back at HQ.
Engelach, we are here.
My father taught me this rhyme as a child. There are many other songs for different places. Whoa, something's moving. You should move out of the way. Move. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Can you feel the earth trembling?
This entryway hasn't been used for centuries. Step inside. Mr. Blazkowicz, please, take us inside. Very good. How do you kindle the say? Let's get the show on the road.
I tell you, I have waited for this moment. There was many among us who wanted to even the balance of the war. But things happen fast. Our gatekeepers were murdered and then some were exiled. Some succeeded. We had begun to transfer much knowledge to the government who fought the Nazis, and there was hope. For a time, there was hope, until the Nazis dropped the atom bomb. Well, there was no hope then. I remember when the Das Jugend would gather in places like this, it was brimming with life, and the channels of nature was open. And now, I think we may be the last to visit. Here we are.
But let me see. Warning! Blah, 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 blah. Bobby Meisters, just step inside. What did you say? There's a transition chamber. The main hall. Did you say warning something?
Yeah, warning, the instructions are old and faded. Let's go.
This we used to get to the main hall. I don't recognize these symbols. Oh, How do you want to play this, Captain? You go next and I follow, yeah?
Sophie, that's a very, very good place. Powerful. It's magnetic research. That's
Mate. Oh, wow.
huh?
Is this real?
Yes.
What is that?
This is the secret vault out there. Now, first, we need to activate magnetic fields and create an entryway. This machine here, it controls the electromagnetic field. Yes. Okay, are you ready, Ingele? 1, 2, 3, go! Here's something. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mr. Blazkowicz, show me your laser weapon, please. There. This is Das Jugend prism to make your laser beam attuned to the proper frequency. And you should be able to charge the magnetic coils. You see them? It's up there. I will work to get this thing going.
How is this possible?
This is an ancient place, one of many. The Das Yichud, it built places like this before mankind knew of the compass, you know? When you have clarity of purpose, when you have people to share your cause, anything is possible. You understand me? And now we ascend. Take us up, Shimshin.
Come on, Caroline. We made it.
Seth Roth is not a genius.
The things I've seen.
Gentlemen,
Roger.
This is
I'm
it.
sufficiently impressed.
go ahead, look around. Anything that is useful to you, you may take. Just remember, you are in a sacred space. Wait, what?
Come in. Come in.
I read you, Caroline.
We have a lead on those decryption keys for the nuclear cannon. Anya? It's a troop transport train recalled from the African front. On board is the chief research scientist for Death's Head's latest generation super soldat program. He's leaving for the Nazi lunar base tonight to oversee the launch of the new super soldat. We intercept the troop transport train, locate the chief research scientist, steal his identity, and use it to permit Blazkowicz to take his seat on the lunar shuttle. Once at the lunar base, you need to find the nuclear decryption keys and bring them back to Earth.
Hey, when you say intercept the high-speed Nazi troop transport train, how do we do that?
Best side will be the Gibraltar Bridge.
Geez, and how do we stop the train?
Set. Any ideas?
We can use this one. This is very, very powerful. Where in English you can call it, I mean, how's it? Spindly torque. You drop this in front of the train, this will stop anything.
Excellent. Leave right away. That their train is en route.
Wow. You may want this for yourself, Captain Blazkowicz, but I'm planning on keeping it.
You give that to Caroline.
Nazis built this bridge 3 years ago. Straight shot to the African front. They're just devouring Africa like they did everywhere else.
The train should be arriving at the bridge any moment now.
It's go time, Cap. Ready up. Now! Arm the weapon and launch it! Here comes the train! Merciful Christ! Oh, God! Oh, God, are you seeing this, Captain?
Fuck, I just did.
We just killed the bridge, sir! We just killed the bridge with the big magic metal bomb! Oh, God! Caroline! We just stopped the train. I'm about to drop off the captain. He is locked and loaded, good to go.
Roger that. Keep up the good work.
See that dangling railway wagon hanging over the exit, marked number 6? London Nautica symbols on it. Death's Head's chief research scientist should be inside. I'll drop you off up ahead because I see
Captain! You can jump out now!
Doing good, Cap. I'll keep scouting for a place to drop you off close to the Nautical Railway wagon. I don't think I'll find one. Too much debris and ticked off Nazis. Keep doing your thing on foot.
Boys, in accordance with protocol, Death's Head's chief research scientist will be wearing an all-white uniform. All right, Blazkowicz. Find the Nazi with a white uniform and steal his identification papers. That's your ticket to the lunar base. He will be in one of the train cars there.
Cap, but you can try navigating in the direction of the spindly torque. It's roughly the same direction, and you can see that thing from everywhere. If you look up.
There, the London Nautical Railway wagon. Inside, Death's Head's chief research scientist bound. Well, I'm coming for you. Nazi fucking spaceman.
here, those Nazis all look like ants on an anthill, and you're like this big poke.
You know, sir, I was a kid. The man I looked up to most was my wrestling coach, Coach Anderson. You remind me of him. All these years keeping the resistance going with Caroline, a lot of times I ask myself, what would Captain Blazkowicz do? What would Captain Blazkowicz do? Still do. All right, I'll drop you off here. Just a little bit farther now. The nautical wagon is straight ahead of you, dangling below the edge. All you gotta do is jump inside, find Death's Chief Research Scientist, and check his identity. The man should be wearing a white uniform.
Got the papers. Now what?
We need to move fast. The lunar shuttle leaves tonight from the London Nautica. You will need your equipment up there, but you need to check it as luggage. Not allowed in the passenger cabin. You need to keep a low profile. You may need a shave and a haircut. You certainly need some sleep. You'll need to recover your equipment from the luggage area once you've arrived at the lunar base. Finally, you need to find those nuclear decryption keys.